Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Divine Design Podcast. I am your host, Chrissy Morales. All right, guys, today we are talking about the F word, the four-letter word, the F word. Can you guess what word that is? That's right, fear. Haha, I bet you thought that was another word. Fear. We are talking about fear today. Guys, the reason I'm bringing this subject up is because I deal with so many people on a daily basis during the week. Most of them are traveling through and react. Their responses or reactions are all based in fear. And so because of that, I thought, what a perfect podcast to talk about what fear really is. And if you live fearfully, which, God says we're wrought through with fear. So we all are fearful. So you need to be true with yourself. And are you really fearful or not? But that what truly is fear? To me, fear is false evidence appearing real. All right, listen to that. False evidence appearing real. There's things in our lives that we don't do, we don't say, we don't take action. We may not go to that place. We might not do those things, all because of fear. And fear is not real. It really, really isn't. God wants us to live with contentment in our hearts, peace, joy, and happiness. That is a state that needs to be worked on daily, minutes, every day. So what I wanted to share with you is the fact that, like I said, I deal with these people all day long. And majority of the things that I hear people say is them coming from a place of fear. My home's not going to sell. What do I do if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? So the what ifs are completely fear-based, and you really need to get rid of the what ifs in your head, because most of the times the what ifs we may fantasize about. What if we get in a car accident today? What if this happens? What if I lose my job? What if my boyfriend breaks up with me? What if all this junk? And really we spend time in our head thinking about these things, and what we find is majority of that junk never comes to pass. So we spend time in our head that we don't even need to spend thinking about things that are never going to happen. So if we really just replace all of these thoughts with positivity, or replace it with this is going to happen today, or, just let things fall into place daily how they're supposed to be. I struggle with this at times because as a real estate agent, running a team, doing podcasts, managing people, outside activities, dealing with Recovery Road, people there, ministering to people, my life is super hectic. And sometimes I struggle with the worldly world things of, how do I want to say this? Like, sometimes talking to people candidly, like I talk to people very candidly. Sometimes, I don't like to sugarcoat things. I think I've become a successful real estate agent by basically, just shooting straight, telling it like it is, letting people make their own decisions. So I'm going to let you know, I traveled through something this morning. So one of my really good friends, chatting with them on the phone, and there's some things that they were saying that I was like, I totally disagree with that. I was telling him, I disagree. I don't think that's correct. And this person was just like going on and on, like, no, this is this. And at one point in time, I had to sit there and think, like, number one, why am I feeling somewhat, I'm not offended by what's being said, but there's something about this that makes me, it kind of rubs me wrong. So I don't get that. Is it this person or is this me? And so, you need to check yourself daily on situations that happen, people say things and whatnot, and whatever's coming at you is, how does it make you feel? Is it what that person's saying that's making me feel weird, or is it something else? Is it your soul, whatever that may be? I choose not to go to say any more with that person and just said, okay, and just let them continue on with the things that they had to say, and was like, all right, I need to pray about this. I really need to figure out, why did that kind of not rub me the wrong way, but unsettle my soul? Why was I a little like, So thought about it and found out in the end that probably it was just my soul going, okay, something not right there. I wasn't offended by what the person was saying. So had a conversation with this person this morning, and they are talking the same stuff. Well, this is a person that I love, I respect. And, I just told them, and this person and I have a very good relationship, but I just told him, like, you're my soul person, right? Yeah. You know that I love you, right? Yeah. All right, look, I've been listening to what you're saying, and here's what I think. I think you're saying these, that you're justifying your situation. And I want you to know that regardless, whatever you choose to do in your life, you do you. I'm going to support you regardless if I agree with, your thoughts, your actions, or whatever that may be, because I love you and I support you in whatever you do. That's the kind of friend that I am. Look, if I don't agree, or I think that you're doing something that's not right, I'm going to give you my opinion and say, look, I don't agree with that. And I think truly that's what friends do. But look, if I was a fearful person, or walking in fear, I would have never been able to even have that conversation, because you're fearful of, number one, losing a relationship. Number two, what are they going to say? Number three, do I care what they think about me? All of these normal things that people feel daily. And so, really my thoughts for you and the tips are to walk confidently each and every day. Know that God's got you. Trust in the Lord and walk with truth all the time. Fear, I've learned by just what the things I've gone through in my life, my struggles, my strifes, my hardships, whatnot, I've learned that fear is really not real. We create it in our minds. Most of everything that I've done in my life, thank God with the good Lord with me, He's definitely been with me, by pushing the envelope, by doing things that make me uncomfortable, saying the things that most people won't say, doing the things that most people won't do, standing up for people when they won't stand up for themselves, standing up for causes when people will not stand up. You may have a mass of people that believe in that cause, but they will not stand up. Being able to stand up comes from a place of not being fearful. I think you can accomplish so much in your life if you walk in truth and light and dump the fear. Remember, none of that crap is real. It really, really isn't. So the reason, like I said, why I'm talking about this is because things have happened today, but things have been happening again and again this week so far with people that I see extremely fearful. I'm going to let you know right now, in the real estate marketplace where we're at, majority of the folks that are listing their homes are divorce situations, financial distress, people that are moving down because of property taxes and homeowners insurance escalating. Majority of the people that are working with, there's some type of distress or whatnot that's causing them to make the move now. Or at least that's most of the people that I'm working with. And what I find is a lot of these people are traveling through their situations in fear. And I think sometimes when you're so fearful, it doesn't allow you to make the right decisions for your life either. So I'm not somebody that's really big and, fearful of a lot of things. I think people, how do I want to say this, that have accomplished a lot in their life, and I don't mean that badly. I think you define success for yourself, whatever that may be. But there's a lot of things that I've done in my life that are good, that are positive, that if I was a fearful person, I think by doing each and everything and being positive in what I do allows me not to live in fear and be fearful about those situations. So I'm going to challenge you. If you are somebody, really, please look inside of yourself, really think about, who are you? How do you react? How do you respond? And are you somebody, God says we are wrought with fear. So I'm saying that again because that's important. But to check yourself and to really look inward and go, do I really make decisions based on fear? How fearful am I as an individual? Do I not say things because I don't want to hurt people's feelings? Do I not do things because I don't want to be laughed out, or I don't want to be embarrassed, or I don't want to do things of that nature? If you are a person like that, we may go through that occasionally, but if you're predominantly like that, please, I challenge yourself to think differently. Break that thought pattern of thinking about everything so fearfully and change that script in your head. No, I'm going to walk confidently. No, I'm going to do these things. We're not talking about the what ifs. We're not going to have that conversation. Let's say you and your husband are having that conversation. What if the kids, blah, blah, blah? What if they do this? What if I lose? We ain't having those conversations, because there really is no need to have these hypothetical negative conversations. And I'm a girl that I believe in the law of attraction. And I believe sometimes what you put out there is what you get back. So you need to be making sure that you're putting out the right things into the universe so that you can reciprocate goodness, love, light, respect, confidence, whatever that may be for you. So I just wanted to share with you guys, please don't be living in fear. If you like the content that I'm bringing, please subscribe to this channel. Press the like button, push the notification button, and if there's something that you'd like for me to chat about, please put it in the comments so that I can do a podcast on this. All right, guys, until next time, I hope y'all have a truly blessed day. Love, peace, respect, and do not be walking in fear. You guys walk confidently with your head up, knowing that you are who God made you. He knows every hair on your head. He loves you. You are loved. You need to love yourself, and you need to love yourself unconditionally so that you can love others. All right, guys, until next time, talk to you soon.